hive cluster is under attack.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a Patreon cast featuring iNcontroL and Assassin from Team Star League from 2008. Top side gonna be our iNcontroL playing Zerg as always, and on the bottom side is a Terran player named Assassin on Destination. Oh, I wasn't following. Might be, oh, the lag. Might be me, says Assassin. I can't fix it, says iNcontroL. I'm not sure why, says Assassin. No. No, indeed. So I guess there's lag, but hey, it's a replay, so there's no lag for us. Hooray. Again, this is a Patreon cast, so those of you who support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. I do appreciate the support. You can see this ad-free on patreon.com/FalconPaladin 1 month before anybody else on the YouTube channel. So if you're watching this the week of October the 30th, thank you very much for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. I love all you guys. And if you're watching this in the month of November 2022, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War content. iNcontroL says that his connection has been weird today as well. So hey, playing with lag. Is there anything worse in Brood War? I don't think there is. Maybe getting rolled. Maybe getting stomped. But hey, that's an opportunity for learning, right? What's there to learn when you're playing with lag? So 12 hatching it here is iNcontroL. Got chunk. You want another one, says iNcontroL, after this one? Yeah, these guys are all playing in TSL. That's super fun. They're playing against each other. I don't know if these are practice rounds or what, but a huge replay pack from iNcontroL from back then was available on teamliquid.net. So the SCV is going to live here for the next long while. My TVZ needs a lot of work, says Assassin. Oh no! Is iNcontroL going to ruffle stomp this poor Terran player? We'll see. Maybe he's saying that to throw iNcontroL off base. Man, he's really walling off against early lings, but guess what? That pool's not even halfway done yet, man. Make an expansion. What are you doing? Why are you building more stuff? Another supply depot? Just go make a command center. You'll be fine. Put a bunker next to it if you're worried about lings coming, you know, in a minute and a half when they finally show up, because they're going to be slow because there's no gas being taken even. Well, no. Oh, you faked me out. I thought that was going to be an extractor for sure. This SCV's checking maybe for a quick third base back here. Very sneaky shenanigans from iNcontroL, but no. Overlord very smartly gets the scout through, sees no command center here, says nice. But seriously, dude, you need to expand. Okay, or maybe you just go for a one base play and try to kill iNcontroL that way. I support this. Macro hatch coming in from iNcontroL. He's finally getting an extractor here at like 3 minutes. So, I mean, I don't know, he really can't be aggressive at all for some time. Which, you know, is a fine way to play. It's just not how I play. I make lings, then I'm like, well, I've got 20 lings. I gotta go try to kill something with them now. Fair. Ooh, double factory off of one base. This is intriguing. Can you slip through here? Can lings slip through here? Lings are fat. I think they're fatter than Marines in unit size, which doesn't make any sense. But these lings are going to slip around the backside and see what's going on. This SCV is still up here hiding behind these minerals. Hey, dude. Yeah, and iNcontrol's like, well, we'll throw up a sunken because this is definitely one base. And a one base attack coming from Assassin, you know, could be pretty dangerous stuff. So he's meching, dude. He is meching. Don't see a lot of people mech these days on the channel, so. And this is, again, from like 14 years ago. So this is an older replay for sure, but man, it's nice to go back in time, isn't it? To a simpler time in 2008 when there was a global recession and... Wait, maybe not a simple time after all. Maybe all times are tough in their own ways. Ion thrusters getting researched. Cool, vultures on the way. Hydralisk den coming in. He's like, okay, no third base for me. This is definitely some two-base shenanigan, or one-base shenaniganry out of Assassin. So taking a third base would be a mistake. Macro hatch, fine. Let's get some Hydras out. Let's get some Lurkers in too. Spider Mine's getting researched. Yeah, this is good. We don't see this a lot. We don't see this a lot. One base plays on the channel, because usually a one base play means the game is over one way or another in like the first 6 minutes. But, you know, this isn't Flash doing it. This is a little bit slower. It's Assassin. His APM is about 200, which is good. And controls around 200 as well. Actually, pretty close on APM, these two, which is interesting. But 22 to 27 workers. In control's been droning up pretty hard. He's going for faster Overlord movement. Because he wants to know what on earth is going on inside this base, because he doesn't know, and he can't know because these Marines are going to kill him. So Vulture is not going to get anything done here either. There's a sunken covering both of these bridges, which is great. But that's where you want Spider-Mine's laid. Just beautifully spaced, too. Look at that. Okay, not perfectly spaced, but they look good. Yeah, so sunken problematic. Where your tanks are at, man. Goliaths are fine, but let's get some tanks out, boy. You've got so much money. Research Charon Boost. Research Siege Mode. Do one of those things, friendo. I'm fine with the Goliaths here, but if you're going to bust through here, siege tanks are going to be sick. Like, if you'd shown up there with, like, 2 siege tanks and your Goliaths, I don't know. I think you bust through this. The Hydras can't come through this narrow choke against your tanks. Well, finally expanding here as Assassin, recognizing, probably not getting in there with Vultures at all. This has been well prepared for by iNcontroL. Yeah, no Lurkers either. I don't know what he read to say that it wasn't going to be Marines, but whatevs. Engineering bay, because potentially Mutalisks showing up could be a big problem. Assassin worrying about that, or maybe, actually, no. It could be missile turrets alone. Single Zerglings, drawing the short straw. Oh, wiped out 3 Spider-Mines for 1 Ling, though. That's a good trade for iNcontroL, without a doubt. Going for increased Hydralisk attack range here. The group Spines upgrade. Lings eating Spider-Mines. Hydra's eating Spider-Mines. Not as... Wait! No! Oh, did that attack? Nope! It didn't. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is suddenly pretty bad. There's a bunker up, though, and again, coming through this choke is rough. I'm not sure the Hydras want to go in there. Spire is on the way from iNcontroL. This could be a Manzerg play with the Mutas and the Lurkers. Spider-Mine. Oh, 2 Hydras dead there. Not good. And then, yeah, bunker up, running past the bunker, repair the bunker. Nice. Bunch of Hydras die. Bad pathing there on those Hydras, unfortunately. Super bad pathing. But hey, welcome to Brood War. That's how this works. Potential third base here from iNcontroL. Potentially here too. I don't know. We'll see what he does. Siege mode is just about done, so we got there in the end. No Charon boosts. This Overlord gets to live. I mean, it probably would have lived anyway, but there's your third base. Timing here for iNcontroL at 7.5 minutes. 7 minutes to 50 seconds, I guess. 50 seconds is not half a minute, Falcon. Fourth base is coming up too. Dude, iNcontroL. He's like, you know what? I'm feeling okay by this. Boom, 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 boom. Hydra's checking to make sure there's nobody sneaky hiding back here. Will they find... Oh, they totally find the SCV. Wow. They found him. He is like off the edge of the screen. He doesn't want to die so hard, but he does anyway. So yeah, Mutalisks coming in. I don't think we've gotten a Lurker aspect. I haven't seen that come through. I think we probably would have a couple Lurkers by now. So maybe Hydra Muta. But man, tanks back here with siege mode. Turrets are up. Turrets are up here, covering this area quite nicely. Assassin's still floating a ton of cash. Yeah, man, I don't know if your problem so much is TVZ as it is spending your money well, because that seems to be a major struggle for you, my friend. I appreciate you playing StarCraft. You probably stopped playing StarCraft a really long time ago. But, you know, your replay's here. Maybe one of these days you'll be Googling yourself on the internet. And oh, but I guess Assassin's like a crazy... I'll do S.Assassin. Maybe that'll show up on a Google search better. Maybe it will. So yeah, we're just going really just Hydra Muta. I mean, I don't know. I guess Lurkers aren't much better trying to come through this narrow choke with tanks and a bunker and Goliaths. And that is a really solid way iNcontroL could lose this game, is trying to mash his way in here when he doesn't need to. So Assassin's playing Macro Simulator 2008. He's trying to spend his money. He recognizes he needs more factories because he's not spending his money very well. He's still up 83 to 76 supply, though. That's nice. Muta's problematic, but more turrets are coming in. By more turrets, there's one more turret coming in, which is nice. Muta count is... Oh, there's an Overlord in there, so it's going to be 9. 9 Mutalisks on the approach. And the turrets are like, hey, how about you eat some missiles? Brah, 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 brah. The Mutas are like, we don't like that at all. That's not delicious. Another macro hatch from iNcontroL. He's up to 47 drones now here at 10 minutes, which is pretty nice. What's your ritual plan here? You're just waiting for Assassin to move out and then you'll kill him? Or just baiting Hydras into these bridges is pretty smart. I like that from Assassin a lot. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's kind of how it worked out, yeah? Yo, so Metabolic Boost is on the way at 10 minutes because he didn't make any lings to start the game. I mean, he did. He made a couple lings to start the game, but obviously wasn't planning on being aggressive with those at all. Queen's Nest coming in from iNcontroL. Some Dark Swarm would be pretty nice here. And yeah, he's a 4-basing Zerg against a 2-basing Terran. He's pretty happy. He's pretty okay with anything that happens here, but we've seen Mech do some pretty terrible things. He even has enough money to just throw Sunkens up at these bases. I love that. Sunkens are like, nah, you are not getting in here, Vultures? I'm sorry. I mean, this base isn't defended, but there's some Hydras on the ramp at least. Mutas trying to find an angle to get it with 11 Mutas, man. They got +1 Carapace as well. So, ooh, wiping out the science facility when it's researching Irradiate would be pretty hot. They're taking missile turret hits. They're taking Goliath hits to do this too. And they don't end up getting it. And they lose, 3 Mutalisks there. Okay, that was not guaranteed damage. Meanwhile, wait, what was that? There were a bunch of Hydras attacking something. I guess a Goliath probably came up this way and got murdered by Hydras. Seems fair. +1 attack on those guys. Again, the Carapace upgrades for the Mutalisks. Working on 4 Queens. Oh! iNcontrol's going Queens for us today. That is a much appreciated. Also, there's a Hive coming in because, of course, there is. Spawn Broodling. There it is. Getting researched now at 12 minutes. So he's going to try to Spawn Broodling the tanks, and then the Hydras can handle the Goliaths pretty well. I assume that's the plan here, but I don't know. Can't read minds at this point. Yeah, look at this. Queen action. We don't get a lot of queens on the channel. They're really hit and miss. We've seen them defeat mech before. More than once. Like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 times on the channel, but of the total number of times it's attempted, it's not great. Ooh, science facility, but Irradiate's already been researched. Ah, well. Trying to repair it, and he does. God, these Mutas are really trying hard. Not working out for them, though. So, +1 attack here on the mech, working on +2 attack. Science vessels continuing to be produced while they can. I would lift this science facility and, like, put it here. Honestly. Or, like, I don't know. Is there a better place for it? Build some extra turrets. Or maybe just sit here, guys. Assassin has a ton of minerals. And, like, no gas at all. Because he's, only working on the 2 refineries. So he's going to throw up extra turrets in this area. And supply depots, too, for whatever reason. Adrenal glands coming in. I mean, iNcontrol's been allowed to do whatever he wants for the last little minute. Assassin says, but mech is hard for Zerg to deal with. So maybe it's going to be alright. So, 1 million Hydras. The Filer Mount on the way, but it is not here yet. Tanks sieging up. Really doing great here. I mean, yo. Muta's getting irradiated. Great split from iNcontrol. 127 to 113 supply. This is not great. I don't know. Wiping out this base would be cool just for the gas alone. Where are those queens at? They're hiding somewhere, aren't they? They usually are. You don't want to let... There they are. You don't want to let the Terran player know that you have queens. Consume getting research for those defilers. Let's go. And Assassin, he needs to start killing bases. Like, you can't just wander around the middle of the map like this. Wrecking groups of Hydras, which is, I mean, not bad. It's definitely not bad. Just not amazing. So +2 attack is done for the mech. +3 attack would be sick. He doesn't really have the gas for that, though, because, again, he's a 2-basing meching Terran player who's trying to get a 3rd base, but I don't think that's going to work out for him super well. iNcontroL loses some overlords, is not supply blocked. Muta count continuing to increase here. They got +2 carapace now. Yeah, like I said, this 3rd base not happening super well for Assassin, but he's in the neighborhood with his Goliath, so he's going to chase away those mutas. And the command center didn't take too many hits from these 0 attack Mutalisks at all, did he? Ultralisk Cavern on the way here, too. I mean, iNcontroL is basically being allowed to do whatever he wants here, which is bad. But I don't know, 3-basing meching Terran can be pretty dicey, too. Gonna radiate. Gonna radiate. Double irradiate. Oh, no, the mutas. Okay, pretty good split there. Not bad. Not a bad split, but only 4 mutas remain, and they're pretty injured after that. Plague-oo getting researched. Excellent. I mean, iNcontrol's expanding everywhere but over to this 3 o'clock position. Got 9 o'clock. This whole top side of the map is his, but a 3-basing Terran who's meching is pretty intimidating, man. This is really tough to deal with. Plagues would be good. Dark Swarm, really good against the Goliaths, for sure. iNcontroL making a beeline for this 3rd base. If he kills this 3rd base, he wins the game, but he gets flanked here. Dark Swarm is up, but tanks siege up here too. Queens! Spawn Broodling! Doing what they can. Goliath can't quite get there. Oh, no, they're doing all right, actually. Okay. But the 3rd base dies while all this is happening. A plague does go down on some of these meching units. The Goliaths are... That's a massive plague on those tanks. Holy crap. That's really good stuff. Defiler dies inside Dark Swarm. And Queen's getting some serious hits and getting murdered as well. So, iNcontroL, sending Hydras back here. Got his mutas hanging out. They're sort of trapped at this point. But... the 3rd command center died, and that's what matters here. iNcontroL is able to get that. Did he lose a lot of fighters in the process? Yes. Does he have 1,700 minerals and 1,000 gas in the bank? Also, yes. These tanks are all plagued. Okay, most of them are plagued. He's getting some repair up here, but man, good position on these Sunkens too, because it covers the ramp, so anything that comes up here gets hit. Oh, Los Ultralisks. Los Ultralisks are here. They don't want to engage with that many siege tanks, though, and they're smart that way. So yeah, Science Vessel spotting in the high ground is good. Actually, just barely up the ramp gives you vision on those. Never mind, maybe not as good as I thought. Was he gonna drop these in here? What are you doing iNcontroL? What you up to, Jeff? Sunken down, sunken down. So yeah, one hatch is going to go down here for iNcontroL, but I don't know that that really matters. Yeah, oh, siege up these tanks. Siege up these 2 tanks. They're not doing super hot at the moment. Siege them up. Oh, he does. Just in time for them to die. Okay, so Ultralisk comes in against the plague tanks. Having a pretty good time. He's been irradiated. And he's mostly alone here. Look at these Hydras. Like, you don't get a 3rd base, man. Not at all. He does clear this attack out only after this Ultra gets 6 kills. 7 kills, man. Ugh. That's not 8. Just the irradiation killed him. Ultralisk death animation is hilarious. So, Padrinolings are here, and they got 2-2. So, yeah. Unsieged tanks, Lings, and Ultras jumping on in. Some of these guys have been plagued previously. Spawn Broodling helping, probably unnecessarily, but hey, for style points, why not? And that's an iNcontroL win for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's trying to take a 3rd base over here, but it's not a lot of Lings and Ultras, and yeah, that's why you have like 5-6 bases as Zerg, is because if one dies, you're okay. And guess what? He's okay. He's Radiating the Ultras just does more damage. GG, says Assassin. GG, go Reese, says iNcontroL. Let's get a rematch in here. The game name is Ray, password is 11? Or Ray1, password is 1? I don't know what that was. Fantastic. Oh, maybe Assassin's real name is Ray. Maybe we should dox this guy. I should find out who he is. All right, cool. So, yeah, I mean, that's got to take a third base earlier than that, Assassin. And you got to do some harassment. You tried with the vultures right here, but then you gave up, and that allowed iNcontroL to expand everywhere. Everywhere. And yeah, iNcontroL played pretty much a flawless game. And yeah, that's one way to beat mech. Have a player that is inexperienced at mech do it, but yeah. So that was like the 9th or 10th time Queens took down mech, or helped to take down mech on my channel. 3 attack here from the Hydralisks. The Mutalisk did not get much done, but they didn't need to. Hydras, Ultralisks, Cracklings, no Lurkers, Dark Swarm and Plague, and that's it. That's it from Jeff here today. Well done. 20 minutes and 1 second on the dot. 111,000 points for Assassin. 137,000 points from iNcontroL. Assassin got outproduced 2-1. Killed not 2-1 of iNcontrol's units. And resources. 46,000 resources spent to 28,000 resources spent in iNcontrol's favor. All right. So that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.